So in this video, I'm going to share with you the step-by-step guide on how to start a profitable social media marketing agency. If this is something that you're interested in, if you watch the YouTube videos online, then this one is the one that you need because I've started mine a few years ago. I made tons of mistakes, and I'm going to tell you as well the mistakes you should avoid and also how to actually make it profitable. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into step number one. Okay, step number one is here, and you already know that I'm going to be talking about the niche, and it's so important. Don't make this mistake because I made the mistake in the beginning, and this is what, doesn't allow you to scale. You might think that if I have a menu of offers that I have, if I do SEO, if I do social media management, if I do Facebook ads, that's the good thing. Absolutely not. The niche that I'm talking about is niche down on your specialty. What are you an expert on? If you do SEO, only focus on SEO. If you do social media management, then only do that. Only sell that. If you do Facebook ads, if that's something that you know how to do, only sell that. Don't do the whole lack of thing because you think that, oh, if I say that I'm going to offer everything, they're more likely to sign up. Yes, you get people to say yes, but now you have to fulfill on that, and you're only one person. If you're starting out, you're only one person. Don't make that mistake. Don't only niche down on the specific industry that you want to target, but niche down on the offering. Niching down on the who and the what is where the money is. So for example, if your niche in terms of the industry are restaurants, awesome. So with restaurants, what do? You build a website for them, you manage your social media, or you do SEO for them, or do you do Facebook ads? Don't do the whole thing. Choose one thing. If you work with dentists, okay, dentists, but then I help them, with Facebook ads, or I help them with managing their social media. Within digital marketing, if you have an agency, don't think because you're having an agency that you have to do everything. It's better to become a boutique of one thing, because then the most important thing that happens is that you can then justify your higher prices. You can charge more because you're just not another agency that has, that can do that says that they can do everything, but then they do nothing at all, right? They try to be a jack of all trades, but then a master of none. And you don't want to be that. Step number two, the things you need to do if you're really starting out. Now, if you chose your niche, who are you helping? What are these businesses? What is the industry? And what exactly the marketing strategy that you focus on? If it's SEO, if it's just managing the social media accounts, whatever it is, then choose that. Then the step number two is to really have 3 beta clients, right? If you have not yet sold your services to anyone, have 3 beta clients you can test it out with. Why? For 2 main reasons. First, because when you do this trial run, when you have this beta clients, you're able to test your expertise, right? You're not charging anything. By the way, this is free. So you're going to have 3 clients for free. You're not going to charge them anything. And, they're going to come to you, or you're going to come to them and say, hey, I can build your website, or I can manage your social media accounts for like 4 weeks. And then in exchange of you doing that for free, they will give you a testimonial. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for a written and also a video testimonial, because with that, we can use it to leverage to get actually paid clients, right? And also, if you're starting out in the digital marketing space, it gives you a little bit of more, because you're not getting a paid client, it kind of lowers your anxiety and you're overwhelmed with all of this. And also, gives you experience. So now with 3 clients, you get the experience as well. You get to understand what works for them, what doesn't work. You get to experiment a couple of things. And actually, one thing that I did, I kept my free client for like a year. Because then with them, I could just experiment with things, right? I could just like, hey, let's try this out. And they were completely okay with it because they were not paying me any minute. So let's just recap. Step number 1, you choose your who you're helping, and what your service is, right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2, you get 3 clients. And these 3 beta clients, these free clients can be people, go to your family members, go people that you know actually, and kind of help them out with this specific thing that you're helping them with in their business, because those are the easiest, the low-hanging fruits, right? Don't go right away and start approaching cold clients, because that's going to be harder for you to convert, even though it's free, right? Do it for the low-hanging fruits, for the businesses that you already know, your client or your family members or your friends and things like that. So step number 3 then, because now you've helped them and you have a written and a video testimonial, now you can go out there and start getting real clients. And the way that you do this, and usually me and what I did as well in the past, and I still do it this today, is by cold emailing. You can do cold email, you can do cold calling, you can do all of these different things. You can do ads. I've tried them in the past. They're draining, they drain your bank account. The easiest and the most it's time consuming, but also you don't spending any money that you don't have, right? So, and this is where a lot of social media marketing agencies fail because they don't do enough outreach. You need to be sending at least 100 emails, I say per week, but really per day, right? If you really want those numbers, if you really want those calls, is to send those cold emails every single day. Another thing very important. So that's number 3. So we have to send emails every single day. Now the next step is one of the most important ones, and something that I feel that a lot of business owners, especially in the SMMA space, they fail. So step number 4, when you're sending a cold email, right? You're not selling your services. Make sure that every step of your process is to a specific thing. On the email, all you're asking for is for a meeting. That's it. You're not saying that, hey, I want to sell you this thing. No, you say, hey, I build a website specifically for restaurants, and this what this usually the websites that I usually use. If you are interested, let's jump on a call and see how I can make one happen for you, right? That's it. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna make, if you actually want me to explain in more detail what to write on those emails, I can actually give you examples, and just comment down below. But that's exactly what you want to write. Like, you don't want to, on the email, you're not saying, hey, say yes to my services. You're only asking, hey, if you just minimally, if you're just like a little bit interested in this service, let's jump on a call and see how I can make this happen for you. And you actually highlighting some of the benefits or some of the things that your past clients, your beta clients, the one you didn't charge for, you put that on the email as well. So you kind of highlight it as well. Hey, for example, for this business, I was able to run the campaigns, and these were the outcomes that we had. Let me know if this is something you're interested in, and let's jump on the call and see how I can help you with that, right? So that's what you're writing on the email on step number 4. Step number 5, and this is the most important one, and the one that people just, they go crazy over: continue to do the same thing over and over again. That's why you get to the 10K per month, by doing the same thing day in and day out, not by going after the shiny object syndrome, because that's what everyone does, and that's why they get sidetracked. Things don't go as well as they plan. Do the simple thing over and over again. Send you 100 emails per day. Of course, you're not going to be able to do every single day right away. Start slow. Start with 20 per day. Then after 2 weeks, wrap it up. Go it up with another 30 per day, 50 per day. That's what I did in the beginning. I would send like 10. I started with 10 emails because I didn't know what I was doing, so I was really scared. So I sent like 10 emails, and then saw what the responses were like, and then I tweaked it, and then I sent it again. But I can do a whole video on actually on the emails if you want. Just comment down below. But yes, that's step number 5. Do the same thing over and over again, and you will see the results. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, I'm sure they're gonna love as well the video that I did on how to do content on Instagram, because that's something that a lot of people struggle with. So go watch this video after this one, because I think you're gonna enjoy it. And I'll see you next week with another video. Big kiss, big hug. Ciao.